Hi, I'm Max, and today I want to teach you how to make your first beat, or your first good beat, whatever that is for you, your first rock beat maybe. Sure. Why are we doing a rock beat as my first video? That's a good question. I think everything in modern music comes from rock. Everything comes from rock and blues. All the music that we listen to with our dads, right? Like the Beatles, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Queen. Everything now comes from there. So if we go back, we can learn about the things that they did then. We can learn about how to modify or even reuse some of those techniques to make better music now, instead of just hopping straight into hip hop, straight into pop. Because that was one of the mistakes I made at first, was not learning where we started, you know? If you don't start at the roots, it can never grow. So let's get right into this thing. We will be using FL Studio because it's easy. We're going to use a loop too, because I'm assuming most people watching this don't have a huge grasp on how to play guitar. So let's pretend that we don't have to. If you have FL Studio, you can go over to Sounds here, and you'll end up on this page. You can click Packs, Modern Guitars. If you search guitar, any that come up, they'll all have good sounds. And look around until you find one you like. This is the first one I listened to, and I like it a lot. So once we drag this loop over, we have it in here. And we can listen, and we like it. So when you hop in here, it's going to look like this. It's got a bunch of gray shit, and now you're going to have your loop in there. I like this. Let's duplicate it, because we're going to listen to it a few times. You can press Control or Command B. I'm on Mac, so I like to use Command. And now we can listen to it twice. But it's really loud. So what we're going to do, Shift, click, guitar. Make that shit red. Because we like to organize our stuff. I always make my instruments red. Right click, assign to new audio track. Now you can press back in here, press E, select, Shift, down, then Shift and scroll to move this up here. Now we have this assigned to this mixer track 1. But it's too loud, so we're going to turn it down. Cool, now we're peaking at like 15 decibels. That's fine. We'll really worry about the volume of this once we have drums in. We don't need to worry about that yet. Over in here, I've already set it up. I'm going to do it again with you. FBC, Presets, Rock Kit. And I will provide this in the description so you too can use it. But essentially what this is a bunch of one-hits from an actual drum kit. So, ooh, that's also very loud. So what we need to do, when you pull it in, it'll be like this. Assign it to Insert 2. Drop that volume down. Start hitting the kick. I want my kick, in this case, to peak right about 12 dB. That'll give us a bunch of room to increase the volume later in mastering when we're done with the song. But we want to be prepared ahead of time, so we're going to start minus 12 dB. But this is a bunch of one-hits from a drum. So someone went into a studio, took the microphone, started playing a drum. Said hit the kick once, hit the snare once, hit the hat once. Perfect. So now I can play it. Cool, we have a drum. I am using a drum pad, which you don't need to, but if you have a couple $100 to spend on one, it's helpful to be able to play along with it. But you absolutely do not need it. When I started, I didn't have it. Even when I did get it, I didn't know what to do with it for several months, so it was a waste of money at first, but now I'll use it to kind of figure out if I'm ever stuck. But for the purpose of this video, I want to not use it. So I would like to prove that you can do this with just a laptop and a keyboard, which comes attached to the laptop. So here's what we're gonna do. This will be non-existent when you start to look like that. So we're gonna press F7. Actually, first right-click this, call it drums. Make it green, because we like our drums to be green. Also, this mixer track that we put the drums on, make it green. Just for organization, it's really helpful to color code your stuff. Not gonna make your song any better, it's just gonna make your life easier. And I like when my life is easy. Let's pull this over in here. And then click F7 to open it up. Make sure you got Rock Kit selected up here. And look, it's gonna show us all of our things. So we want to start by putting kick and snare on the 1 and 3, because that's where they go. And at this point I want to turn my guitar down. You want your drum to be the loudest part of your mix, that kick drum, so you hear it. But, okay, now our head's bobbing. What happens if we put the snare on the 1 and the kick on the 3? It's just wrong. I don't know why. If you can make something great with the snare on the 1, I'm proud of you. But that's not how we do things. That's not how we do things around here. So, just for simplicity's sake, go crazy with it one day, but follow along with this video. Yeah. Kick, snare, we want to put our hats in on the 2 and the 4. So now we can really get our head bobbing. That already almost sounds like a song by itself. We're going to click E, pull up our selector, and then Command B, copy our drums over. Now we got a little 4-bar loop of, I guess this is it. I see what I did, because this is supposed to be 70 BPM, but that's fine. We're going to do it like this. Sweet. We can sing over that. I've dropped songs that are that simple, quite honestly, but I want to put in some bass now because I love the bass. Let's pull up Labs. This is free virtual instruments. It's awesome. I'll pop a link for that down as well, so you can get your drums and your sounds. Look at all the stuff they got for free. I don't pay for anything because I don't like paying for things, but all the free sounds, there's so many, and they're all like really good. I don't even have them all downloaded because they're dropping more stuff like every week. It's crazy. Labs is awesome. Let's look up our bass. Bass guitar. We're gonna play around with these now. Whatever. That was my first song. It's called Eyes on You. It's really bad. It's a pretty good song. There's just some phasing issues, but that's outside the scope of this video. Okay, now we got our bass. Cool. We're in here. Select different. I think I'm gonna use the warm bass amp. It sounds a little different. and that is exactly the same as this, so don't get confused. I already have it. Gonna delete that. We'll move this to mixer track 3, and this should be exactly what you just made with me. Shift, click, pink, because that's what color bass is. Don't ask why, just is. Bass. Let's take our drums, we'll make the drums green. Keep consistency, and let's get this out of here because I'm not going to use it. Then click this, bass, pink. Oh no, no. Bass is tied to mixer track 3. Perfect. Let's make another one of these MIDI things for bass. Make it pink. Pop it right on there. Let's color these puppies too. Oh, no. Drums are green. Bass, cool. Now we want to put something in there. So, if you do have a MIDI keyboard, you can play it on piano. If not, we're going to have to go like this and put it in like this. Like. We can just draw it in, super easy. But first we gotta know what key we're in. So this said F sharp minor, it lied, because I started playing in F sharp minor and it didn't sound good. So this is auto key. I don't know if there's a free version of this somewhere. There's something similar, I'm sure there is. I'll try and find it and put it in the description, but I don't know. So this is from Antares, they make auto tune. If you buy all their stuff, it's like $200 a year. This comes with it. Super handy. C sharp minor. Okay. So C sharp minor lets me play all those notes. So if I want to play my bass now, I like that a lot. Let's put it in as MIDI. Generally, I would play this on the piano, and then we can do something called quantizing it, which just snaps it to the grid. But I'm gonna do it the hard way, because I want to prove that you can do it without piano, and even you can play piano. You can play piano on your keyboard. Where is? So that melody was created by probably Metro Boomin literally on his laptop computer. That song has millions of streams. So don't doubt the power of your computer keyboard. But today we're gonna do this. And you'll notice that it doesn't sound the same as it did earlier. It's because these are not all the way filled in. You can drag this top and we'll start looping a section. If you listen to it a few times, your brain will start to get bored and it'll start to think of, oh, well, I can put this in. So I'm hearing like a dum 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 dum. little piano action. We could do a little pluck. We could do an arpeggio, which is the ba da 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 da. We'll see. I think I'll probably start with. Yeah, I want some piano here, so let's add in some keys. What kind of keys? I don't know. Let's click all the free ones. This whirly I really like. Class piano, that is. What's Truman? I feel like I want something like kind of digital. I might use the whirly. I think that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna use the whirly. Pop this on to track 4. Yeah, let's just do that. We can add that in and repeat it 3 freaking times. So first, let's name all our things. Really? Fun fact, Dominic Fike has a song called Whirly because he's using one. Option, arrow, or alt arrow. We'll move it in your mixer tracks. Let's make another one of these. Yeah, that's fun. See how that simple variation just makes it so much less annoying? Now we can press E, move it over. So now let's add in arpeggio. We're gonna make another one. Whirly 2. Put it right here. Whoa. If you use P instead of B, like B will let us drag these across, right? P will let us hear what we're doing. I love the pen tool. I love pee. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa. Okay, cool. So now we got some good stuff going on. We have sections. I don't know how this is gonna work yet, but this could be a whole song. That could be a whole first beat, but it doesn't have to be. Simple. The simple stuff when you're starting out is easy. It's awesome, and then you can add complexity later. This could be a whole beat though. Like if I sing over this. I can't find anyone but everyone make me come alive. Every day I'm wishing I'd die. Cool. I don't really like this. We're gonna get rid of the arpeggio. I'm just gonna keep that rocking. Maybe not. Yeah, that'd be sick. And then we go into a chorus here. Take this. Copy this over. This will be our chorus. That. And then we're gonna add a fill here, something like. Make that more fun. So a fill, did you hear this? We're going to put in something that's different than the rest of the drum beat when we're changing sections, and it'll make a little transition. So that on our toms, you can get crazy with fills. You can go, I don't know. The best thing that I learned with fills is either one, hit your toms, and that's all you need. Or two, steal fills from other drummers, because you can't copyright a drum fill. So take them. I honestly don't do that much. I do the same fill every time. It's simple. I like simplicity. It's easy. But let's put in a fill. And then we're going to switch the drum beat for the chorus. So we have some variation. Fill 1. Fills, I like to make this green color. So if you are using a MIDI keyboard, look at how those are a little bit off. You're going to hear that later. So Command Q. Like this here. And then I'm going to add a little spice to the chorus drums. Oh. Try it again. Cool. Why the heck is it? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Restart again. Bum, bum, Control A, Command A, whatever. Let's get all of our stuff. And let's get everything on the line except for this little situation here, because that's not going to sound right if we quantize it. Get all that quantized. That honestly didn't sound too off, but like, let me undo. Let's put on the click track so we can hear how off it is. That's within acceptable tolerance, but I'm gonna quantize anyway, because just make life easier. Here when we're zoomed in like this, I'm pressing Option or Alt, and we can move our drums around. Oh wait, this is... sounds too programmed. What if we just don't? Yeah, what if we don't for the purpose of this video? now let's add in these guys. We'll try same as we had earlier. Sweet. I like that a lot. I indeed like that a lot. I want some like vocals. Okay, so if you like that so far, kind of getting started with your first beat, now we have an intro, a verse, and a chorus. Next week we're gonna get into building more instruments out. We're gonna get into probably just that, and then finishing 2 choruses and adding a bridge. So kind of diving more into song structure. For the time being, however, please drop a subscribe if this is something you liked and you want to see more of. And yes, no, for the future, I'll be building out an entire course for free where you can learn from doing nothing at all in producing to getting to a point where you can drop independent music without having to go to the studio at all or pay anyone for beats. Because helps us create better. So that's all. This has been Max with Makers Music School, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely